Where's up, dudes? Welcome back to the Vault. This evening I'll be giving a review for a muchly anticipated film, a film that a lot of people have been waiting a long time for, and that film is Dragged Across Concrete. Just kidding. I'll actually be reviewing Avengers: Infinity War. I know I'm such a riot. I'm such a hoot. But having said that, let's just jump straight into it. This one opens on Hawkeye training his daughter in archery before the inevitable snap takes his family away. Unless you've been living under a rock, you should know every cast member involved in this film, and honestly, all of them do fantastically. Even if they have big parts or small parts, pretty much every character from the past 10 years makes a return, and each one is absolutely triumphant. The story is fantastic. It never dips or slows in any way, and it keeps the pace and momentum going strongly until the final climactic battle. Each of the main characters also get some really powerful story arcs and redemption in some characters' cases. The strongest written player for me, had to be Thanos. Josh Brolin was just a terrifying villain who just refused to stay down. And it was also another strong choice to have Iron Man be the one to end it all, seeing as everything did start with him. It's just very cathartic to see that happen at the end of this very long 10 years, at the end of, 22 movies, I think it is. And of course, the comedy is on point, as always. The comedy in this film, however, felt a lot fresher than the standard Marvel fare that I'd kind of gotten used to. And there's honestly no secret that Chris Hemsworth is hilarious, but he goes above and beyond as an overweight Thor, who is prone to crying in this film. And at the same time, it's amazing to see the emotional change and journey that not just Thor, but all these characters go through, and it was just truly phenomenal from a narrative standpoint. The action sequences in this film are heart-pounding, exciting, and hair-raising. Again, every character gets their moment to shine in the action limelight, whether it's Black Panther parkouring his way around, or the ladies doing it for themselves and banding together. Not only that, but the fight between Thanos, Cap, Iron Man, and Thor was just fucking amazing, as was the final battle scene, which was on a scale hard to rival, which I think a lot of films in the near future are going to find really hard to kind of match. Each sequence was well thought out and just brilliantly done. And for a comic book film, it's shot beautifully. Not only is the final battle scene big and bold and everything you'd want, from a final battle scene, but there are some really wonderful shots. And the one that sticks out the most in my mind is a wonderful shot of a deep blue galaxy behind Tony as he leaves a farewell message for Pepper at the start of the film. And all these things are thanks to the genius directors Joe and Anthony Russo, whom both seem to understand the universe and seem to fully know what the fans want to see. They've definitely kind of done a huge fan service with not just Endgame, but with Infinity War and Civil War as well. They are honestly brilliant in making the film, in not making the film feel overfull or overstuffed, and they have created a coherent film that anyone of any age can just watch and enjoy. They're truly, a talented pair. So there's my very quick review for Endgame. I didn't want to go too in depth because I didn't want to have too many spoilers within the review. So let's just jump to the two most important questions. Question number one: would I recommend this film? I would absolutely recommend this film. I mean, even if you're not, a proper comic book head or a proper Marvel head or a superhero head, if you just watch these films casually, definitely go and watch this film because you will absolutely love it. And even if you're just a casual cinema goer, and you go to the cinema and you see that this film is on, you've got no idea, whether you should watch it or not. Definitely, again, go and watch it. I'd watch Infinity War first though, because you're going to be a bit confused if you don't at least watch Infinity War first. But as I said, this is a film for any age. Whether you're a child or an OAP, you'll go in and you will enjoy this film. It can be universally enjoyed by anyone. So I think for that alone, among a lot of other amazing things about this film, I would definitely recommend this film. Question number two: does this film belong in the vault? And there's nothing really that I disliked about this film other than the Hulk never really getting a chance to redeem himself, against Thanos. But I was very happy, that Captain Marvel was not, the one landing the finishing blow on Thanos, because I was kind of worried that would be the case. I didn't want that. I felt like these characters that have kind of grown for the last 10 years should be the ones to end it, rather than this character we've only just met. But I feel like this film belongs in the vault because it is, not only is it a culmination of the last 10 years, but it's just done so brilliantly. And like I said, it doesn't feel overstuffed. It doesn't feel rushed. It feels like it paces well. It's a little slow at the start, but it feels like it paces well. And, it paces and it builds and builds and builds until you get to that final climactic battle at the end. And it's just amazing. And so for that reason, this film will definitely be going into the vault. And there's that little, diamond star, and it's gone off with the triumphant Avengers theme tune following it away. So there we have it, guys. There is my review for Endgame. I will be posting a review for Dragged Across Concrete, which I also really enjoyed at some point this week, or the end of this week. And if you've seen Endgame and you liked it, let me know why down in the comments below. If you didn't like it, again, let me know why. Let me know why down in the comments below. I'm very interested to hear from people who didn't like this film, just to see what they didn't like about it. And as always, guys, if you like what I'm doing here, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, your pets, your family, your friendly neighborhood superheroes, and everyone else. And until the next one, peace and love, my dudes.